Hi, everybody. Welcome to Speaker Co-op TV, where we're asking 5 questions today of Robert Parkerson. Hi, Robert.
Hello, Jeff.
And my name is Jeff Klein. I sometimes forget to introduce myself, but we do these 5 questions interviews to get to know some of our speakers just a little bit better and learn a little more about them to help those people using speakercoop.com choose the best speaker for their events. So we're just going to dive right in, Robert. Tell us about the main topic you're sharing with the world right now.
Well, the main thing that I do is deal with upper level sales professionals, CEOs, C-level employees, and that kind of thing with corporations from Fortune 500 companies to small and independent business owners. Always enjoy dealing with the independents because they can make decisions on the ground level right away and change and affect their outcomes immediately, usually as well.
Got it. So it's all about selling. That's
Everything
really
I'm sorry, yes, sir. Everything that we do is about selling. Some people don't know or believe that they're in sales. Sales and marketing have been terms that have been used together for as long as I've been alive, for sure. And they're not the same thing, but we need to understand that we're all involved in selling our products or services. Even if you're a dentist, you're selling dentistry. And I can ask someone what business they're in, and if they tell me they're in dentistry or they tell me they're on a flower shop or whatever the case might be, my response to that is no, you're not a dentist. No, you don't own a flower shop. You're in the marketing of dental services, or you're in the marketing of your flower shop business. And the minute you forget that, you're out of business. So we have to learn how to properly market and then strategically set ourselves up for the unique selling propositions.
got it. So what kind of groups would we find you in front of?
Wow, I've spoken to everyone from Keller Williams and General Motors and Coca-Cola Corporation to local mom and pop shops.
Okay. So the trade association world to the Chamber of Commerce world.
Could be. I don't do, pardon me, I don't do a lot with individual associations, so to speak. More just the small business owner. Could be retail, could be a home-based business, could be speakers. You know, I
Okay.
deal with quite a few people that are learning now the speaking industry, and so I'm dealing with them as coaching members and so on.
Yeah, well, and you, because you've been there, you can help people who are in business but decide that they want to start using speaking as a way to get more business.
Absolutely. And that's ultimately one of the goals, is that you can take whatever it is that you're doing, and if you're getting the word out there that you're doing it, and it could be, again, we'll go back to the doctor or dentist scenario, whatever, if they can go and speak at a local chamber event, or they can speak at the Rotary Club or that kind of thing, it certainly will increase their impact, and it just gets people to know more that who they are and that they're available and what they do, and it's just more exposure. Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you call your event? You've got a phrase. I know the answer. I'm asking you to tell our viewers about the kind of training and what do you call your training.
Insider sales and marketing secrets revealed.
I like that. I also like your other phrase. Your stop selling, start listening. Is that right?
Right. That was the title of my first book. Stop selling, start listening. Sure was.
Very cool. So what's one of your favorite quotes, Robert, and why?
Well, I always go back to Maya Angelou. I love the quote that she said, "When someone shows you who they are, believe them."
Oh,
It's not
wow.
when someone tells you, but when someone shows you. And I think that's phenomenal.
Do you have any anecdotes how that's really impacted you in a specific way?
Well, because we hear people say things all the time. And of course, I hear people say things in the business world, and in your personal life, you'll hear this as well, where people make promises or people tell you certain things, but maybe act in a different way. And so I always look at the actions more than the spoken word, because spoken word may be good as far as being the intent, but intent doesn't have follow through, and intent doesn't pay the bills, and intent doesn't give you the validity of a concrete foundation. Whereas the actions are speaking so loud that I can't hear what you're saying.
Okay, that's good stuff. So, one of the things we like to have fun with on this 5 questions is to find out something about you that most people don't know.
Okay, where do you want me to go with this, Jeff?
Well, it's a family program, so that just keep it within that.
Okay, I was Southeast Divisional mixed martial arts champion, um, second degree black belt, and had been training at that time for over 14 years. So a lot of
Wow.
people don't know that about me. I also have and need to get back, and now that I'm gaining more of my time back, I can do this. Been involved in the bodybuilding world. So yeah, those are a couple things people probably would not know, especially if they saw me in front of the room or in a professional situation.
Yeah, I didn't know about the mixed martial art things. I knew you. I knew you were a gym rat, as it were, but I didn't know about the MMA. So, what are you currently focused on educating people about specifically?
Specifically about setting up a unique positioning, a unique and right positioning for themselves and their business. I don't know if your listeners and those that watch the videos really pay attention to some of the shows that are on television, but one of the things that I have in my in my coaching contract is that a person must watch a few different shows, even if they record them and go back and watch them later. And I actually drill people on this, and that is the first one being Shark Tank. I'm sure you've probably seen that show, Jeff.
I'm a big fan.
But yeah, one of the things that Kevin O'Leary always nails them on is what's different, what is unique about you. Why can't I go hire someone just like you and squash you? Basically, is what in the terminology that he uses.
Yeah.
And he's saying that in Shark Tank, it sounds tough, but the reality is that I'd rather hear him say it there than get out in the world and actually get squashed. Because you didn't have your positioning right. So if we can create that unique positioning, unique and right positioning for ourselves, then we have a springboard into action. In the 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing, Al Rise and Jack Trout talk about the law of the category. And if the category that you're in is already created, then you step outside that category and you create a subcategory that is unique to you. So that is where I'm strongest, is finding out from people what their backgrounds are, what they're used to doing, what their talents and skills are, and not taking that then and presenting it to the marketplace, but rather going first to the marketplace and finding out what they're wanting and what they're looking for, and then marrying the two together.
All right. Well, so tell us what Robert Parkerson's unique position is in the marketplace.
Okay, my unique positioning is the ability to be able to help with coaching for small business owners and individuals to find out what it is, to be able to look inside and see things that they may not be able to see, and also by the study that I have done and continue to do, to be able to find out what it is that the marketplace is asking for, and so that I am able to marry those things together for my coaching clients. Also, the same kind of situation when it comes to the sales side and the public speaking. When I'm able to go in and be able to talk to people about unique things in their speaking ability or in their business or whatever, about not saying certain things. As you said on your call this morning, or someone said, it's not about how much you say or what you say, but almost as much about the things that you don't say that are so important.
Yes, and I will say that I truly value your insights because of the wealth of experience you've had. You've helped me in my business and my speaking with your insights, because you've got a take on it, because you've been there in the trenches,
No, I
and
appreciate that, sir.
nothing better than the voice of experience.
Well, I appreciate that, Jeff, very much. Thank you. Very humbling.
You bet. All right, so thank you, Robert Parkerson. This has been 5 questions on Speaker Co-op TV. If you found this on our YouTube channel, go visit speakercoop.com. If you found this on speakercoop.com, go visit our YouTube channel. If you found this on Robert's site or Robert's social media, check out both.
There you
My
go.
name is Jeff Klein. Thank you, Robert Parkerson,
Thank you,
and
sir.
we'll see everybody next time.